Man, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Don't come down with your pop. We'll be flipped inside out, bitch. Money is, bitch. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. I'm in this bitch with my man Heavy and my man Payback Place, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Blue world order shit, man. Free the gang, man. Free the
It's DJ Chuck Spence. I'm right here with Ian, aka David Ruffin. We just got done an amazing show. We got an interview and he invited us to his crib. Let's get it started. Where did the name David Ruffin come from?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, since I'm a comedian, you know, David Ruffin started back in the day when I was in high school. Somebody made a joke, and it was like, David Ruffin ass nigga. Can I cuss? Alright, David Ruffin ass nigga. So it was just like, that stuck with me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use David Ruffin, but instead of just using David Ruffin, I just chopped it up a little bit, David _Ruffin 99. That's all where it came from. It's a joke thing. I took a joke, ran with it. That's how I got my name.
And how long have you been doing comedy?
Well, I just really recently started the comedy thing. I got into funny videos back in the day, but it was just like, you know, a lot of people always comment like, yo, you funny, you funny, you funny. I ran into one of my good comedian brothers, Wesley, you feel me? He was like, yo, you could do all that camera stuff, but at the same time, it was like, what can you do on stage? And I realized, like, you feel me, like, it is way different from behind the camera than it is on the stage. And so I just took it to the stage. And after the stage, it was like, I had the talent to make people laugh. I heard a lot of people say you're naturally funny, so I just took it and ran with it. That's how I went.
All right, and other than the show today, which was amazing, so I got to commend you today. And we just found out we're doing it every Thursday, so we need the people to come out.
Good days.
You was the host tonight. Have you ever done any like stand-up comedian like you?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. Like, I was working before I just got the random idea ran across me to have my own show. I've been doing gigs. I've been working. Smooth helped me out with a couple shows. I do open mics. I book DC a lot of times in DC. I'm in DC a lot. You feel me? Like, yeah, I definitely have touched the stage multiple times. I've actually done 7 shows in, and I'm working. My goal is to go to 10 before I start, you know, wanting a little, piece of the interest, but at the same time, it's all fun and love. It's all good with me. But like I said, I did a couple good amount of shows, got my name out there. People actually like what I was saying. People actually how I would feel, my vibe, my energy. So I was just definitely I was with it. I was definitely with to go. Like, they told me to go, I went, and that's all I know.
Alright, and traveling through like Baltimore, DC, I heard you say Smooth. Any other comedians that you like look up to or like helped you out on the way?
Definitely. A lot of comedians, definitely. I would definitely say, like, before I pave way to the new comedians or the upcoming comedians, you gotta also give way to the old heads, the guys who've been done it before, the people you were watching coming up. I also looked at Bernie Mac was one of the good guys who I also like. Martin, one of the good guys. Mike Epps, definitely one of the good guys. And now coming up from Baltimore, coming up in the game, I see a lot of people moving up. Fred the Comedian is one, you feel me? I've been watching him, watching his game, watching his flow. Sir Alex, I've been definitely watching him. K-Rock 103, I've been definitely watching him. Like I said tonight in the show, like, we might not call it competitive, but it's like, it's a competing thing with me. Like, I want to be the best. I want to be the great. I want to be the next. I want to open up. I want to have my own. I want to do everything big in the game. I want my name to get out. I've been known as a funny person all my life. I don't want to be known as the class clown, but I actually want to be known as, like, look, that brother Ian, that man is crazy. That man funny. Like, we should definitely support him. We should definitely go see what he about. Definitely. And that's just how I came up. As far as like comedian world, comedian wise, and these are some of the people who I looked up to just in jumping in the game.
Alright, tonight you had K-Rock, KS1, Bruce Daddy. I know I don't want to forget nobody. Shout out to him. Yep. What other comedians do you plan on like putting on your next couple shows, if you have any ideas just yet?
Well, it's definitely an in the work process, like, progress is definitely in the work. I definitely look forward to working with Fred the Comedian. We just talked tonight, dope guy. We definitely talked it up, chopped it up real good. We, meeting a guy like that at his level, and he giving you the green light to come talk to him, or, let's work. It's amazing, you feel me? So I definitely want to work with him. I definitely want to reach the higher. I definitely want to work with Sir Alex again. You, my guy, you are an amazing artist, man. You're an amazing artist. Definitely a lot of the comedians that were there tonight, K-Rock, I definitely want to work with him again. You feel me? Like, we always can work, but at the same time, it's like bringing these guys out to a show and they working for you and they doing it for you. It's the best thing. It's the best feeling in the world. So I definitely want to, you know, bring more of those guys out. It's some females comedians in the world that I like. Stiletto, I don't know if y'all know her, but she's actually a good one. Woo, the comedian, I know she's another one. It's a lot of female comedians that I definitely want to work with. Ray Diva, she's a good one. I actually did a show with her. She was actually pretty good. She rocked the mic. She was the headliner. She actually did pretty good. So I actually want to, you know, get out there with the versatile thing with the females and the males, just so we can just, listen, when you coming together making everybody laugh, it's one of the best vibes you could ever have. So that's why I want to, you know, bring to the table, bring to the city of Baltimore, whatever, however y'all want to say it. But that's my job, and that's what I'm going to keep grinding to do.
All right, let's take it back to the beginning. When you first started off, I know a lot of comedians will tell you like it was hard at the beginning. Have you ever just had like a dead room?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, man.
Quiet room. How did you feel?
Meaning to say better, I just said I was on my 7th show. My second show. I'm really strong with my memory, so I never forget anything. My second show was an older crowd, and my friend that I went to the show with, Wesley, he rocked the house, and it was just like I tried going on stage telling my jokes that I told my first show, and it was like, all right, listen, bro, you gotta go back, but no, I didn't get mad, I didn't get upset, but at the same time I learned my lesson, I learned from it. So I went back, went to the drawing board, write it up again, write it up as many times as you want, man, rehearse, work on that joke, work on it, like, you feel me? Like I said, one thing I tell myself, if I can make myself laugh, I can make you laugh, and that's my goal, like, you feel me? So when I'm telling myself and I'm working on my jokes to be a better comedian, like I said, you're going to always have people who don't think you funny. You're going to always have people in life who don't think your jokes are worth laughing at, like, you feel me? Or you might tell a joke that just wasn't at the right time. Like I said, it's all the working process. You just sit back, you don't get mad at yourself. I actually had a friend who thought about giving up when he had a bad show, and I had to tell him, like, yo, that's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. In the games, you have good shows, you're going to have bad shows, and you're going to have a show where you just rock the mic. Always remember that. So if there's not, nobody will ever say, yo, I just had hella great shows. No, you did not. You're lying. Don't lie. Everybody that's just getting started in the game doesn't have bad shows. So having a bad show is not a problem at all. It's really not a problem at all. But that was one of the moments where I had, you know, a bad show, and I just went home, got on the draw board instantly when I went home. I went home and I stayed up and I worked. And I got to the point where I'm at now, not saying I'm far, I'm not done. But one thing I came up with is I'm not getting left. So with that being said, I'm just letting y'all know I'm not getting left.
Yeah, that not getting left video, that was really what got me on you. And I saw that motivated me. I didn't even think he was a comedian.
Oh,
when
man.
I saw that video, that motivated me. Like, I don't want to get left with the DJ. I don't want to get left with a lot of it.
Like, a lot of people, let me explain to you when I said I'm not getting left. I realized that I was hanging around a bunch of friends who were moving, who knew what they wanted in dreams. Shout out to one of my friends, my brother, my dear brother, Zone 18 Will. That is my brother. And he started his rap career, and it was just like, listen, we can't have 50 niggas plotting on one dream. We can't do that. So we got a person that hoop, play basketball. He has hoop dreams. Jordan, shout out to my brother Jordan. Listen, man, and it was just like, listen, I know I have the talent to be funny. Let me take that. So that way, whenever we get big or whenever we all make it, we all can say we all had something to bring to the table. I was never the type to ride nobody else's wave. I wanted my own thing. I listened to my mother. She said, always be a leader, not a follower. So that's kind of how I, just got started in the game. It was not getting left, was just a saying that, listen, no matter what nobody else do, I'm not going to get left. No, I'm not worried about anybody. And if anybody is worried about me getting left, always remember, I'm not getting left. So that's how I came up with the saying, I'm not getting left. That's how I started my whole comedian campaign. I'm not getting left. I'm just here to make y'all laugh. Threw it on the shirt. Wore it a couple times. Let everybody know, get the slogan. That is my slogan. I'm not getting left. And that's just what I meant by saying I'm not getting left.
And starting from the videos to now, do you think all Instagram comedians who do it like on Instagram can also do stand-up?
That's a good question. I think I like the fact that you asked that, because somebody actually told me, like you said, being behind the camera is fine. It's being behind the camera is fine, but one thing you really gonna understand, being behind the camera, you don't get them real views or them real construction criticism. You get people just, you know, might double tap, might like it or not, but being on stage in a room and people seeing that you're really funny or you're really not funny, like I honestly say a lot of people that's on IG are not funny in stand-up. Why? Because they never even tried to do it. You feel me? So when somebody put that, when a comedian put that in my head, like, you know, you can be funny on IG, but stand-up is where it's at. Get in stand-up. And I'm like, nah, man, you know, I want to do the videos, you feel me? I'm trying to get 1,000 views and, you know, on the videos. But at the same time, you're going to start seeing every day that you post a video, or you might post a video, if you don't got no followers or you don't got that name yet, your video's not going to do 1,000. Your video's not going to do numbers. You got to get them people behind you. So if the people know that you can do stand-up and videos, they already know you funny. To be honest, I know a lot of people who do stand-up and are great comedians don't post videos. Don't do videos. Only time they post videos is letting you know that they have a show. Once you make it to that level where as though you don't got to post videos because everybody know you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Like one thing I realized, I pay attention to a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of people post videos, but at the same time, a lot of big comedians don't post videos. And when they do post videos, their videos do 50,000, 500 comments where everybody just cracking up. And they probably ain't say nothing funny. So a lot of things, you feel me, it's just different. You got to look in different ways. Like, you feel me, it's more than sitting behind the phone. It's more than sitting behind the camera. It's definitely more. It takes more. You got to give more. Like I said, it's a start. It's only up from here. So, like I said, a lot of people who behind the cameras, try stepping on the stage one time. And that will let you know if you're really funny or not. That will let you know. That let me know that if I was funny or not. Now, granted, I had 7 shows, 1 failed, and the rest was good. But at the same time, I still don't think I'm funnier than the funnier comedians. I'm still in a race because I'm not getting left. And I'm still trying to compete to get where they are or get higher than they are. And like I said, if you ever think that you're going to come back for me, that's not going to happen because I'm not going to get left. Promise y'all that.
And in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself with the comedy?
In the next 5 years, I definitely want to be big. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to be big. I definitely want to take the city by storm. I know that we have a lot of comedians coming up and that are taking the city by storm. But I definitely want to, like I said, when you mention certain people's names or you mention them big comedy shows, Cool Ant, having Sundays and Just Hilarious and all that, I want to make sure y'all remember David_Ruffin99 because I will be in the building. I will be in the building. And that also comes with I'm not getting left. I work hard to get to here. I got a daughter. I love my daughter, little Ayana. That's my baby girl. I want to be big for her because at the same time, when I get big, when she get older, I want her to know that I worked hard for this. So that way, when you get to where I'm at, you're going to see my father worked hard for everything he did. And I just, like I said, 5 years from now, I just want to be the best. I want to be the best in the city. I want to be the upcoming in the states and the countries. Like I said, I want my name on YouTube. I want my name on all the outlets. I want to be on all the shows. Whether I get the shows or not, I'm still going to grind. I'm never going to stop grinding. And like I said, I will be somebody in 5 years.
It's DJ Chuck Spence, David Ruffin. What's up, Baltimore?
I'm gonna start this shit off right. Y'all picked a fine motherfucking time to fry some motherfucking chicken. Y'all picked a fine motherfucking time. I'm back that motherfucker hot in every bit of the motherfucker back that motherfucker. Sitting back that bitch shot, I was gonna tear some motherfucker with sweat like that. Fuck that bitch. Hold that motherfucking chicken. Hold it. Too hot for that shit. I only seen about 2 or 3 wings going on from back that motherfucker shit. Y'all still frying. Y'all keep frying. These motherfuckers ain't buying. Too hot to eat that shit. Right on, y'all. Right for that shit. And ladies, y'all gotta stop falling for these niggas who slide up on y'all wearing all that Gucci. Stop giving these niggas y'all Gucci because they rock Gucci. Kill that. That nigga ain't bringing no motherfucking food in y'all house. There's no need for him